Hey everyone, Magic Flying Potato here. I'm going to try to get you through a simple walkthrough of completing the Termite dungeon. To get into the Woodpile chip, I'm going to show you how to get through the lower section. You're going to need the Termite axe, and then we're going to go into the upper section, and I'll show you why you need the Termite axe. We're going to get the BURG.L chip, we're going to get a couple of milk molars, a SCA.B bracelet, and some raw science points. So let's go ahead and do this. Now, the reason why I'm saying we're going to do this in two parts, because first, the dungeon is split into two halves, and we need to make the Termite axe before we go into the upper level. So we're just going to fight the termites that are around here for now, and then once we fight them, we are going to go back and make the Termite axe. My suggestion for fighting these guys is bring your salt mace for now, because they seem to have the least resistance against salt. And as you can see, I like to use my crossbow to weaken them before they get to me. So in order to make the Termite axe, we need to collect these parts right here. We need 2 termite chompers, 3 termite parts, and 4 bug loop. So that's why I say this is going to be like a multi-step process to do this. Okay, so once you get enough parts to make the Termite axe and you research it, so you unlock it, go to a workbench, go ahead and craft it, because again, you will need this to chop down the wood splinters inside the termite dungeon. My suggestion as well is while you're making it, go ahead and upgrade it. And I do have to apologize in advance for it getting very dark because of the way they made this dungeon. It gets very dark and hazy, even with the light. So as we come through here, you do see that there is 100 raw science point. All right, so once you get through the lower section, we're going to head to the upper section of the Termite dungeon. And this is direction that we're going to take is just heading up these areas right here. Right here, we're going to pick up some raw science. And if we come up under here, this is a bonus area right here for as of right now. There is raw science 500 right here, as well as a milk molar. So we're going to go ahead and grab this as well. Now, there's a couple of different ways of getting into the dungeon. You could drop off. There's a couple of logs that have holes in the side of them that you could drop off and get into from there. Or you could head up to the main entrance, which is up here. You do have to deal with a couple more bugs that are up here if you do this direction. I'm just going to head right down into the main entrance of the Termite King dungeon. And I will go ahead and light a torch for you to help you see better. And I'm also going to take damage resist smoothies. So as we come around, there are a lot of termites down here, so be prepared to fight. Alright, so once you clear out all the termites in this area, as you can see right here, there is another 500 raw science. And then we are going to come straight through this area right here. And then right here, as you can see, this whole area is surrounded by splinters. And this is why I had you create the Termite axe to get through here. So just go ahead and clear the splinters out. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to my crossbow or a bow. This is why I like using the bow for this area. And I apologize because it's going to get dark again once we come down here. So as we round this corner, here's another 500 raw science. And if you look up there, you could kind of see the termites that are up here. There's the Termite King right there. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this guy out from a distance. Show you just how easy this is really to take this guy out. I'm gonna come around the corner. He'll come around the corner as well, but he will stop and turn around and head back. So I'm just gonna follow him back around the corner. And that's how you take out the Termite King. I have not once engaged him in hand-to-hand combat. I've always taken out the Termite King with a crossbow from a distance using that method right there. We will have to deal with a couple of more termites down here. There's one right there. Again, you use the use the crossbow method to take these out, or the bow method if you have a bow. Whichever one you prefer. I prefer crossbow. Alright, so once you take out the termites, you come in here, you see there are multiple different paths to take. We're going to take this right path, and as you can see, the light coming down through and touching the ground right here. And right here is the Wood.L chip, so go ahead and pick that up, and that will complete the Chipsleuth into the wood quest. But we are going to find some more items in here while we are down here. So as we come down this hallway right here, as you can see, there is a mega milk molar, so we'll go ahead and take this. And now we're going to head back to that main cavern area of this dungeon. Once we get up here, I'm going to go ahead and take a right down this dungeon area right here after I take out this wandering termite. So take a right down here. There will be maybe a couple more termites in here if they did not come up to get you while you are attacking the main cavern. But if not, we're going to take a right and come down this way into this little tunnel area right here. Follow it around. And here is a regular milk molar, so we'll go ahead and get this. Now we'll come back and come around and we'll go straight across. That is the main cavern right there, but we're going to come down this tunnel. Deal with another termite that's down here. And as you can see right here is a SCA.B key, so go ahead and grab it, and it's called the sawdust. Let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. This is the sawdust scheme right here, so that's what that one looks like. Now we're going to come back up and go into the main cavern again. To come up, take a right. This is the main cavern, and I'm going to take another right and head down this hallway right here. And as you can see right there, there's another raw science sub blob right there. So we're going to go ahead and get that. And this is the outside. So this is one of the other entrances that you can't come in if you want to come in through this way to take on the Termite King. That's usually the way I've taken for this video. I've taken the main entrance, which I usually do not take. But it's good to try things differently. So as we come around here, I know I'm going to run into some more termites. Once you take them out, just come around this, keep heading down this pathway. As you can see, there is another raw science 100. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up to the top. I'm going to head back out and up to the top. So I'm gonna add a bonus in. We're gonna explore this top half right here because there is more raw science up here. Come down inside here. Underneath this leaf is another 500. Right here by the baseball is a gold tooth. Go ahead and get this mega milk molar that's right here. So if you come right here, this is a mint box right here. There's 3 mints in here. These will not respawn, but if you hit this lid like... You hit the lid like that and open it up, you can go ahead and go in there and get those 3 mints. And once you get those, come out and come around. And this is where the spoiler alert is going to be coming into effect right here. So as we come back down onto this piece of wood... Drop down. Drop down. And then I'm going to come between this, see this leaf? I'm going to drop down here and come around this corner. Let me go ahead and equip a torch real quick. If you look right here, here is a backpack. So go ahead and pick this backpack up. And as you can see, there are 5 twinkle shells in this backpack. Let me go ahead and head back to BURG.L and turn in this chip. All right, so once you get back to BURG.L, we're going to go ahead and turn in the BURG.L chip. And what that chip gives you is the sign set glow, the advanced smithing quartzite jewel, the advanced smithing flavored jewels, and the cookbook Woodpile, which gives you the black ox burger termite delight. So the next video I'm going to do is exploring the porch area, which has 4 zones, believe it or not. So go ahead and click on that video below and subscribe so you won't miss what he wants to subscribe. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, you guys have a great time out there exploring your backyard. And I am Magic Flying Potato, and I am out.